on WTOL 11. Thank you for making us part of it.
Yeah, it's just the two of us on the couch today, but that doesn't mean Diane Phillips isn't working.
I don't know. Would you call this working?
Oh my goodness, what's going on?
Diane, what is happening? Where are you?
That looks fun.
I am working, and I am not doing surgery, though. That's a little above my expertise. But I am at Spin and Splat this morning, and I said I was going to show you a fashion statement. Please tell me you're jealous.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. That's gorgeous.
I need to see a little bit more color, though.
Yes. Yeah, maybe not my color, but I can make it my color because I'm at Spin and Splat, like I said, on Tremainsville Road, and you are going to find my beautiful masterpiece that I've already been working on this morning, and this is the splat part of it. So I'm going to bring in the owner, Roni. You are, of course, just now into your beginnings of Spin and Splat. So as I paint a little bit, tell everybody what Spin and Splat is.
Spin and Splat is a do-it-yourself art studio where you can take your time and be as creative as you'd like, or you can embrace the mess and just hurl some paint around and have a good time.
I was going to say, I'm pretty good at making messes. Everybody
I see that.
knows that.
Kind of get out of your way.
Yeah, so you have this room kind of set up, and we can make all the messes that we want. We can even get it on ourselves. It happens. But kind of tell us, you know, maybe the ages that this is designed for.
This is designed for really any age group. I think it's better suited to 5 and up, but we are working on some toddler time for some of our littles that also enjoy getting messy, but it does take a lot of focus, and some of them don't like the dark, so 5 and up is probably best, but it is ageless. We've had all different ages in here, from teenagers, sports groups, senior citizens, some disabled adults, all kinds of people.
Yeah, and do you provide, you know, the aprons and all of this good stuff?
There's either a coverall or a poncho, goggles, booties, anything to protect you from your clothes if you're trying, especially if you're going to dinner or something afterwards, to try to keep you neat and tidy.
Yeah, if you're doing date night or something like that. And you also have some tools in your hands.
I do.
So we used a little bit of it, but we can kind of maybe, you know, zigzag it around here. I'll take the card.
I was going to say, why don't you go ahead? It's your masterpiece. I don't want to take over.
So you can kind of go and make it what you want as you go in there, and I don't know, I gotta figure out my art here.
I feel like you could use a flower here, Diane.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit, maybe make a little flower in the corner. So this is the splat part of it, but let's maybe check out the spin part of it.
Sure.
So, okay, we're gonna change the lighting here, because obviously we like the glow-in-the-dark lights. But I'll let you lead the way.
All right, so we're going to head into our spin area, and we'll get you a table.
All right.
And you tell me, I already picked out your favorite colors for you.
So she's already got my colors. Do I need the full
You do not need full gear if you'd like to.
I'll dress down here.
Or at least take your goggles so you can.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now I can see a little bit better. But okay, so how do I get going?
So we are going to turn the machine on.
Okay.
Pick your color. I don't want to do this. This is your masterpiece.
And do I just drop it?
Drop it and then go kind of back and forth. Then give it a bigger squeeze.
Oh.
There we go. All right, let's give you another color. What color would you like?
Let's do the purple.
All right.
This is kind of springy.
All right.
And then kind of the same idea.
Same thing, back and forth.
Oh, that's amazing how just going back and forth, it kind of creates.
Now, do you want to see what it looks like before you add another color?
Oh, yes. So we can also do this. It doesn't have to be spinning. We could start.
We can. Right?
I didn't expect it to look like that. And we could start with it not spinning and then turn it on.
We absolutely
really
can. So if you wanted to put something in the center too.
Yeah, kind of like
and then turn it on.
Okay.
Because we're talking about spring.
Yeah, we got some spring colors in there. All right. Let's see what it looks like.
It'll maintain that shape for you, and then you can kind of work from there.
Oh.
So you should totally go again.
I need some bright green.
You need some green?
That's the color that we got going. Yep, turn it on. I like to have it just, you know, spin away. So tell us, you know, what kind of groups have been coming in? You know, we talked about the ages, but, you know, is this like a
Girl
good
Scouts, date night, bachelorette parties. We've had a wedding shower, a senior citizen group. I mean, it's just endless, the people that want to come and create and have a good time.
Oh,
that is so pretty.
This is
You're
a
doing
lot of
great.
fun.
You're really good
I'm
at
really
this.
trying to focus here and make sure it looks good. And of course, you can also help us out as far as making some of these designs like you have here on the walls, and you know, the colors. We can do any and all.
There are
of
different
that.
techniques, whether it's stationary or whether it's moving. If you just want to throw the paint on first and then turn it on, it makes a completely different shape. So there are some examples to help give some inspiration to your masterpiece.
Yes, and how big of size groups can we bring in?
25 to 30 is probably max, and then we'd probably have to split them up in the spin room or in the splat room, but that works in the spin room.
Yeah, and then can we decide between, you know, I just want to spin or I just want to splat, or could we do both at the same time?
We have combo specials a lot, or you can just do one or the other.
Okay, cool. And tell us, how did you get into this?
It was really by chance, an activity I did with my son out of state, and I thought, well, that was really fun. Let's, you know, there's nothing like that around here.
Let's bring it home.
Yeah, let's do something like that here, and I just really decided that was what I was going to do.
Right, so, okay, remind us your location, but also your hours, so then we can come and book our parties to check it out.
Absolutely. Check out the website, spinandsplat.com, and we are at 2455 Tremainsville. Hours are Thursday and Friday, 6 to 8 p.m., and Saturday noon to 8, and Sunday noon to 6.
Okay, perfect. And if we need a different date, you can maybe help us out.
Absolutely.
As far as some of those. So yeah, maybe let's see.
I just feel like we should.
Ooh, look at that. All right, we'll get another look at this, and then we'll get Amanda. Ooh, okay, Amanda and Steven, what do you think about both of my pieces of art and not the outfit?
I think
we're just talking about my art.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think you should go back to the splat room. Please, like Kenny,
okay,
take
I know I
Diane
could
to
do
the
a little
splat
more
room.
work in there.
Yeah. Oh, no movement. I had a request.
All right, I'll
what
head
you
in there.
want
I
me to
still
do?
have to do final weather, so I'll be back in there. I'll goggle up.
All right.
You'll know my request during final weather.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang tight, Diane. All right, we'll check in you in a little bit.
We have more Good Day to come in just a moment.
We'll be right back.